Hey guys, this is Michael, and I'm here to bring you some quick tips on how to get par scoring on every level of Halo, the Master Chief Collection. Now, I'm just going to say right now, getting par score on every level is a lot more tough than getting par time on every level, so just be prepared that these are going to be tough. Starting with tip number 1, you're going to want to set to Legendary difficulty with competitive scoring on. Legendary difficulty will give you a 4 times base multiplier, so every enemy you kill will give you 4 times the amount of points that it would normally count as on normal difficulty. And I'm just going to let you know, heroic and normal probably aren't going to cut it for you guys. You're not going to get enough points for par score. You're going to want to set to legendary difficulty unless, say, you have every single skull on, but you're not going to want to do that. And competitive scoring is a nice little indicator in the corner of your screen showing exactly how many points you have at any particular moment in that level, including the time multiplier. So you're going to want to have that on so you can see if you're so far in the level and you're not even close to getting par score, which I believe is like 25,000 for every level. You just restart the level at that point. So that's a nice little indicator in the corner of your screen. Number 2, have at least 4 or so skulls on. Each skull you have on, which isn't like any of those extra skulls like Grunt Birthday Party or anything like that, will give you a little bit extra multiplier added to it. So things like Fog, which gives you no radar, or like Famine, which gives you less ammo per item you pick up. These are kind of easy skulls to have on. They're not the hardest in the world to work with, and they won't affect your game too much. So try to have at least around 4 skulls on. Number 3, play with a co-op buddy. These are pretty tough by yourself. Playing on legendary difficulty, trying to get a good time and all these other factors, you're probably not going to be able to do it unless you're like godlike at playing Halo. So you're going to want to find a co-op buddy to play these through and get good scores with. Number 4, dying and killing your Marine buddies or your own teammate will decrease your score. Not to say that dying will completely ruin your par score run. We would die like on an average like around 5 to 10 times per level. Just as long as you're not dying over and over and over again in the same spot, you're probably going to be fine. But just to let you know, you're probably going to lose like 750 points per time you die or kill a Marine. Number 5, time does matter for the most part. We found out in vehicle-based levels that time didn't matter so much because we were killing so many things that we got so many points and time didn't matter. But if you notice in the corner of your screen at that competitive scoring marker, there's a ×3. That is your time multiplier. That will start at ×3 for every level you start on, except for once you progress so far into the level, it will start ticking down. It will go from like 2.99 down to 2.98 and so on until it gets to the base 1 times. This doesn't mean that you're going to automatically lose if it starts going down, but it's nice to have that competitive scoring on because you can see it just start to drop and it will directly impact your overall score. So if you see you're like 2/3 through the level and your time multiplier just starts dropping down and you're still well over 25,000, you could still complete the level and get it. But it's just a nice indicator to show you how much that time multiplier is affecting your overall score. Number 6, the final tip. The bigger they are, the more points you're going to get. So like hunters, brute chieftains, high-end elites, they're all going to give you the most points. But we also discovered on certain levels with like vehicles and shade turrets, you can get a lot more points by completely destroying those. So if you like kill a grunt off of a ghost and the ghost is still drivable and you don't need it, just destroy it. You destroy it and you get an extra like 500 points for that. If you just leave it there, though, that's pretty much just wasted points. So what we found out for like vehicle-based levels where we had a scorpion, we just blew up everything and we got a ton of points for it. And you can even do this on like levels where you're not driving a vehicle, but there's like shade turrets. Just like sticky them after you shoot the enemy out of the turret, and you'll get a ton of extra points. So yeah, these are the tips, that we had for you guys. But please remember to put any tips that you may have in the comments below. And I hope these actual tips I came up for you guys are pretty good. So thanks for listening, guys, and I hope this did help.